At this point over my lifespan, I think I've played maybe about 1,000 different video games, many of which have ended up dying within the first couple of years of release. Live service games are really rough, but there's one game that stands out to me that I've always taken a look at and checked in on, and that's Dungeon Defenders. Today we're going to be looking at a 14-year-old game and how it still gets updates, still gets downloadable content, and in all, I'm going to be checking it out, talking about it, showing you guys why it's worth playing. Wow. As you see right away, community development, events, patch notes. There is a second game, End Awakened, both of which I have, but it's just not the same, man. This 14-year-old game is amazing. It still has so much value, and I think it's personally worth playing. See all my characters: Emo Teen, Rage, Night Worker, Damn, like old guy I had YouTube beef with. We're gonna try to create a new hero though today. So back in my day, there was really only like these 4 characters that we could choose from. Now they've added a bunch more. There's Jester, Summoner, Series EV, Barbarian. Those were added like along the game's like normal lifespan. Since then, they added basically like a swap, like a gender swap to those classes, as well as more classes like this guy, Hermit. This is the most recent DLC guy they released like recently, so I'm gonna be trying to use him. Let's see, let me try to get a cool default. There's lots of customization in this game, and yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys a few of the cool things in it, like why it's worth playing, what you can kind of do in game, and a sort of like the gameplay loop. I think compared to like most games, yeah, this game is really well done. This is going to be hair old. There we go. I already have one at level 7, but I'm going to use this guy as my main. Goodbye, Harold Young. Let's see, delete. Now let's check it out. So I'm hopping on the official servers. This game's like really cheap. One of the biggest points for it, we'll start a private match and then hop in, and yeah, you can get it for like $4 on sale, or like a 4-pack for under 20. It's crazy. And you can see right here we have a bunch of different maps. I have a lot of them unlocked already, just due to the fact that I've already played the game. Ooh, first person mode. Yeah, it looks so sweet. Like the graphics in this game for a 14-year-old game are incredible. I am playing at like 1440p, really stacked settings. Frame rate will be like really nice even if there's a lot of enemies. It is just like really nostalgic. I used to play this game on PS3 back in my day. Like I was like 8 to like 12, but I played this game for like years. I only had the 4 basic characters though. I didn't have any of the DLC, any of the maps. On the PC version, like now there's way more characters, there's more pets, there's more unlockables. There's a secret room back here. I remember I used to have to do something like crazy like back in the day. I think you have to beat the game or something to get back here first. Yeah, the memories are coming back slowly. Yeah, the whole trendy team on the wall. This game's got a lot of personality, okay? If you see it on sale and you're like wondering like, oh, it's $4, should I buy it? Already, you should be like, wow, this looks cool. If you don't think it looks cool already, man, hey, what kind of games are you playing? They're gonna hop in. We're gonna go to our crystal here and go to mission setup. I'm gonna act like I'm a brand new player. Let's go on and we'll do medium difficulty on the deeper well, as this is normally how the game would start you out, just with the basic map. You'll learn a little bit about the lore of the game as you go through and complete more maps. But yeah, there's like in total 9 different like classes. I think maybe 10. I might be missing one. I gotta look at the full downloadable content list, because I know they added in a new one which added in maps, but I don't know if they added in any more characters. As you can see, we already got a level starting from level 0. We can go to level 1. This game is very like RPG stat focused. You got your hero health, damage, your hero speed, your casting rate, and you also have the same equivalent for your defenses. With this game, it used to be cracked, bro. You'd have one character specialize in hero stuff. You'd have one character specialize in defense damage. Another character specialize in the health. It's insane setup. So we're just gonna start off with 1 into base damage. There we go. I'm gonna go out into third person mode. Now you have like lots of different viewpoints in the game. You can follow your character right from behind, which is how I'm most familiar with playing this game. We're gonna go around, collect a little bit of gems, and then we gotta set up some defenses. Now I'm gonna place one right here. I'll turn it this way, some kind of a fly trap. Yeah, seed bomb tower. That should be cool. And you'll see we'll have enemies. There's 6 enemies spawning from here, and it starts out, fairly slow. Your first hour or 2 is gonna be nice, just getting a grip of it, trying to figure out which defenses work together. Like a main part of a game is definitely figuring out what is gonna all like synergate. What the fuck am I trying to say? Okay, they'll all have synergy. That's the word I'm looking for. They'll have that shit together, you know? You try to figure out which towers are the best, like different heroes combined with different towers and whatnot. You're fighting goblins, you know, you're fighting wyverns, dragons and stuff, trolls. The overall fantasy theme in this game is really nice, and the colors are great. Like, I have a saturation turned up a little bit in the game settings, but yeah, I really like the look of the game, you know? It's still super bright. It holds up today. You know, if this game dropped right now, 2024, like, this would be a top tier indie game. It also have microtransactions out the ass. So it's really nice. You know, I don't mind the DLC. Seeing that this game has been alive and it has players still like within the hundreds for months, like years on end, it's been chilling. It's really nice. So we're gonna press G and we're gonna start. Now, let's just watch. We're gonna let these guys walk up first. I won't fight them. You do have the option to go up, you know, swing your stuff, go attack. But let's see. So we got our seed bomb plants up there. They're gonna lock on, and there we go. Nice. They did some damage. Now you see, this is basically the gameplay loop starting out. Starts very slow, just a few enemies, you know, get you used to it, but it ramps up very fast. When you're fighting hundreds to sometimes like 1,000 per wave, it can get nuts. Okay, so we're back in the build phase. I think I'm going to place another one around here if I can, like maybe right there in case any of them decide to hang out down there. Now you see we also got some items here, different items to equip that are better than what we have. I'll take it. Nice. Yeah, last time I played this game, like I got my squire that you saw at the start of the video to level 70. That was like maybe 2 years ago or so. I've kind of just been following the game for time now, you know, watching it, and the community is still alive, you know. It's really impressive. There's still content being put out for this game. There is a modding scene as well for it with modded maps, you know, like it's crazy. Stack the hell out of this, dude. These goblins want to come over. They're gonna meet my plants. Well, it should be good. I'm gonna start to speed run this a little bit. Like, these guys are gonna come out. We're gonna try to fight them now. Like this guy, he's a toxic. You'll see some of the goblins or enemies have different attributes, you know, like fire, toxicity, electricity, stuff like that. So, you know, you might run into a situation where like a certain enemy is immune to your towers, so you have to go up there and fight them yourself. Or say with these guys over here, the archers, they're a good example. Some towers just won't reach them, especially if you haven't put any skill points into your area of effect. There we go. Hey, we got our first level up as well. Talking about that, I think I'm gonna go into area effect, damage. Yeah, we'll go that route. Try to get our towers a little bit farther with the range that they can hit, and we'll be set. Now, we also unlocked a new tower. We got this web wall. So you see, we have to cast 2 of them, just like this. So I think I'm gonna try to put that like maybe just down here, right there to there. We'll try that out. And nice. Yo, that looks perfect. I want a web wall from there to there. And doesn't look like enemies are spawning out the back yet, so we should be all right. But let's see how it goes. This time we got a bit more enemies coming out, so oh yeah, 26 in total. We should be fine. But yeah, there we go. We like already have a decent defense. Let's see how it works. Oh, nice. They go through it and then they get webbed. Okay, that can definitely be helpful. I don't know if that's gonna be more helpful than like, you know, a shield, but we'll see. Like down there. Nice. The range on the plant's attacks are really nice. Like they shoot far. There we go. We got that wave done as well. No player damage and no tower damage. You get some bonuses as well, you know, if you do different things like that. We're gonna level up our base damage again 2 more times, and now we should be able to actually upgrade our defenses. If you look at the bottom left corner, you can see our health and mana. Our mana has been going up from 40 to 100 by 20 each time we level up. So now I can go and I can level up my seed bomb tower. If I look at the stats of this guy, yeah, he's got like a attack damage 352, and now it's 472. So a huge difference. You try to upgrade your towers using the mana that you grab along the maps and whatnot. It is like really straightforward. It's like one of the most like basic tower defense game premises. But what other tower defense game out there is kind of like this one? I don't know of any. Not only has this one lived for like fucking 14 years, it's probably lived longer than some of the people watching this video, you know? But I think that's really nice to see. I mean, I'm sure you guys understand the same feeling when you see a game from your childhood or a game that you really have interest or passion towards, and it's just dead, you know? Maybe it has a few hundred players or the servers are are shutting down, etc. But it's been nice with Dungeon Defenders. It seems like it's got a nice, you know, close-knit community. It's not huge or anything, but it's not awful either. Like, for years now, like I said, the Steam charts have maintained hundreds of players, so you gotta give it that. Now, we got bad guys coming from this area. We gotta go fight. There we go. I gotta go over to the other side before he gets over. But yeah, we gotta start to plan towards that. I forgot about those doors. Like, one part of this game is definitely some of the maps are difficult. Like, you have to learn different strategies, different placements, where you're gonna put your stuff, because it is a lot of trial and error. It definitely helps too to get levels. Like, the whole RPG aspect of, like, if I wanted to, I could run this map again, and then I could get a few more levels, then go on to the next one. Makes it so that, yeah, you know, like, no matter what, you're gonna end up beating the game eventually. You just got to keep on playing it and sticking to it. But we are now on the boss wave. I'm going to upgrade a couple seed bomb towers, and then I think I'm going to put one up there. I'll do that for each side. That way we have something that'll handle these guys. Maybe put it in like the middle over here. I think this would be best location. Yeah, right there. Gives it a large area effect right when they come out. And I'm going to go and do the same on the other side down there. Let's see, just like that. That'll be good. And then I'll grab the rest of the mana that's left around and use it to upgrade my towers. And as you can see, you know, we started with 6 enemies on the first wave. Now we're at 61. You know, it's a huge jump. And you can also see in the top right, we have like defense unit and minion units. Another character in the game uses minions. He's definitely worth looking into, like stacking on top of the towers. It is so helpful. But yeah, for now, we're just running with this one guy, you know, our boy hair old. I think we're looking good. We can start up this next wave. So this should go a lot better. I don't even think I'll need to get involved for this. Go chill and watch the battle commence. Like, let's see over there, our plant guy. He should attack him soon. Oh no, it looks like he is, but doesn't do a lot of damage because this is a poison type guy. So I got that noted at least, and I probably want to go check the other side. But that's what I mean with the resistances. You know, you're gonna want a combination of different towers. There's also traps. There's passive area and effects. I'll show you guys some of the other characters when we finish up. There we go. Wave complete, map complete. That's the first map of the game. Straightforward, easy enough. You know, it sells off all your defenses. You get a victory, you get level up to level 7. Nice. Let's go and put that into hero damage, area of effect, and then I think attack rate would be nice as well. There we are. So we also have a new thing to summon and a new ability. Those are some pretty good unlocks. Let's go back to the tavern though. I want to show you guys some of my other characters and what they have. So as I said, you got like a lot of choice with this game, like a lot of different characters, different maps and stuff to do. If I go over and swap to my heroes, I'll show you guys my cool knight. This is the main character I used when I was playing last time. You'd see I got a TF2 pet. Crazy, bro. Hey, there's some cool stuff in this game. Yeah, like a lot of cool items that they've recently added as well, like new boss items for old maps. Stuff like that is very interesting. But you see, the squire, he works a little bit different. I'll put down a shield, say right there. He also has this bouncer, which enemies can bump into, and then it sends them flying, which is really good with maps on lava. You have the harpoon turret. It shoots very far out and is really good for wyverns and stuff like that. The bowling ball turret, it goes out, shoots bowling balls. Really straightforward, but super effective. And then, of course, the slice and dice blockade, constantly moving, slicing and dicing. It can get destroyed easily, but it is great for enemies to group up on because they'll try to attack it and obviously instantly die almost. Squire is one of my favorite characters and definitely the character that I would suggest any new player make as their main character because you're gonna have to level up each character individually, of course. Now, let's go check out Emo Teen Rage. This is my boy right here. This guy, how does he work? Yeah, the archer minion, spider minion, orc minion, mage, warrior. It's crazy, man. So you can get additional like minions to throw because you have a tower limit, of course, you know. And then these minions, you start to level up as well. It makes maps a lot more easy. A lot of potential though. A spider minion does a poisonous webs, you know, orc minion. You got a mage and a warrior as well as an ogre. Like, look at this. This is nuts. He gets put up. There we go. Booyah. Yeah, the enemies are gonna have to try to fight this, you know, on top of your towers. You can also select your minions and do something with them. I haven't figured out this part. Before we go into the next map, let me show you a couple other characters. Like, damn, I don't really have like anyone leveled up right now. I got Nightworker. He has one thing. It's a these traps enemies will bump into. Boom. but they have a limit. You know, you can see 4 out of 4. Still, you'll be surprised how useful she is, along with a monk. I don't have a monk right now, but a monk basically has like a aura and a field of effect stuff. Now let's go into foundries and forges. Yeah, this is another classic map, another back in my day. So we got the 6 enemies this time, but we also have 3 sides to defend. It's going to be a lot more than last time, you know? So the plan for this is going to be to use this spot right here as like the area where enemies get doinked up at. So I'm going to start by putting down my webs right here. I'm going to do that for each side now. And we're already at 12 out of 80 defense units. So I got to keep an eye on that. I'm now going to add a tower though on each side. We get 40 from each chest. And I believe it's a, oh, no. I pressed G. I meant to press the... Oh, shit. I meant to press the button to pull up the map. What is that button? Okay, hopefully it's not too bad. I'm gonna go through and clear this first wave. Like, this first wave isn't that bad. We can one-hit them. Just wanted to have my towers set up first, though. It sucks. So put another one right there. Come on. Quick. Oh, just in time. We're saved. And then, what do you guys think you're doing? We're gonna do another one right here. That looks good. Oh, okay. Pretty brutal start. Yeah, it's shift to bring up the map, not G. G is to start the round. I'm going to try to chill because I would like to take no damage. If me and the crystal take no damage, it's a really good round. We get like a super big bonus. Yeah, like those guys coming up, not messing with them, dude. Ooh. There we go. Wave complete. We should get a bit of a bonus from that. Yep, no core damage and no player damage. Like to see it. Now we also unlocked another tower. If you guys saw, we got the nature pylon. What does that guy do? What does the nature pylon do? Oh, it boosts towers. I see. How the hell do I sew? I gotta make sure I press every button except for G. All right, that kind of sucks. I can't figure out how to sell right now. Maybe I don't have the ability. I feel like it should be easier. So I'm just gonna put down more seed bomb towers. We're gonna stack it out with a little bit of that. 3 right there. I think like 3 on each row will do good. Then next wave, I'll probably add in that tower booster. All right, got 3 on those sides. I just got 1 on this side, so I kind of gotta watch here. And that tower booster's in such a bad spot, man. Ugh. Let's not talk about that anymore. Should be able to survive though. Only 27 enemies. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, that's some good results. I like having 3 of them. Nice. I got enough mana now to throw down the 3rd seed bomb tower. We'll put it right there. And now that's a little bit more defended. Still not perfect, but a lot better than before. Let's see. Last enemy here. Nice stuff. Go grab our rewards from the chest. They should spawn over here in the corner. Yeah, still, I remember this map like the back of my hand, man. I must have played this like 100 times in my life or something. But a lot of these maps I find on this game compared to the newer games, like I have Awakened, I have Dungeon Defenders too. They are solid games. It just doesn't really match the same type of energy or feeling of this game. And the fact that it's still alive too is really nice. Not saying that I wouldn't play those other games. Like I probably have more hours in Awakened right now than I do this game, but I haven't played Awakened in a couple years. You know, they're kind of just on the back burner chilling. It is nice with this game though. I can see that even coming back to it like years later, it's still really active and good. I'll put 1 more tower booster over here and then we're pretty much set for this. Now what I could do is, well, I'll show you quick. We could swap hero if we wanted. Even go like create new hero. Who else do I not have right now? I don't have a monk right now. Okay, so let's get a monk in here and I'll show you. If I swap to him for the match, I can end up doing this round with him. Like we're gonna bring him back, set him down here, hope for the best. And the monk has like way different attacks, you know? A ranged attack. He has a spear, a little bit more mobility as well, moves a lot faster than some of the other characters. You'll notice the Squire is probably the slowest moving character in the game. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got them coming. You'd see on the map too, you know, all your defenses, the entire map layout, which enemies are coming from where. So if I really wanted to, I would be like, okay, I want to go in the bottom right corner and help clear out. But our towers should be able to do the trick, I think. You see our nature pylons are going down in durability, so we have to heal those up a little bit, maybe even upgrade them next round. At least long enough so that they last a whole round without breaking. Like, that'd be nice. We're gonna try to get no player damage because I want to get as much XP from this round as I can to level up our monk. But ideally, what I would recommend is kind of doing like the generic RPG route where you try to get to post game. You do it all with like 1 or 2 characters, you know, like a very basic setup, just enjoy the game and whatnot. And then when you're at the end of a game, grind the end game levels with one of these like level 1s shit just sitting in the spawn, because you see right there I got 4 levels right there. But if this was like, you know, say a level 70 map, I might have gotten up to like level 40 right there from one round. This guy, I do not know his purpose in life. I'm gonna give him radius and strength, I guess, for his towers. I'll figure it out eventually. There are like super min-maxed like setups, like really good setups you could go with, or a strategies that you could apply to your characters in the long term. But I mean, for your first go, don't stress about it too much. You can always respec your character if you really want to. You know, so like even if you mess up some of your skill points, it's not that bad. It's just crazy too, because I think of a respec thing and it's like, yeah, most games would be like, okay, pay $5.99, pay $5.99, we'll let you respec your character and fuck it up again, you know, until we patch it next time. It's brutal. Like, even though this game gets updates and some DLC and stuff, like a lot of content in it for like very cheap, you know, even if you buy the version with no DLC, you got a lot to go through. You can also see the equipment that's dropping on the map. It'll have a little green thing around it. That means it's better than whatever we're currently wearing. I'm just going around checking out what's all over here. It looks like we got mostly everything. So I just gotta upgrade towers, grab this, and then we can start next round. I might switch back to my other guy though, because I do want him to get leveled up for the next time we have to go to the next map. As I said, leveling up 2 characters I think is pretty reasonable, especially if you plan on replaying the auto map here and there, you know, grabbing a few extra levels or better equipment. There's a lot of different setups too with the boss maps. Like, it's crazy, man. You can get so many different like unique items by doing specific things in the game. Honestly, like MMO tower defense, you know, like that's kind of the way I look at it. But it's a very single player and community focused game. You could end up playing this whole game alone, or you could end up playing with like a group of people. It's not like there's thousands of players at any time, but there is always a few hundred, you know. You can always find somebody, and you'll be surprised. I see a lot of people ripping new characters, new people picking up the game because it's cheap on Steam sales. I mean, if you haven't played the game yet, you've likely seen it on Steam, at least at this point, if you're a real gamer. If not, where the hell are you? You know, where do fake gamers hang out? You know, like EA or something. Let's get this round. I'm pretty confident in our plants abilities now. Looks like they do have a little bit of a damage buff with the towers. We get 162 enemies coming out this time, which is like way more than before. Ooh, you can also see those little TNT guys. They're coming in. They get gnarly. Like I said, the game scales very quick. It might look easy from these first 2 maps that I'm playing, but trust, you stick with it and you keep on going, you find a lot of interesting strategies that you're gonna have to adapt into your playstyle just to keep going. A lot of it is stat based too, you know, so if you just level up high, then you'll be set. But that's where the late game comes in. Like, they even added in a new difficulty on top of it, which is cracked. I think it's called ruthless or something. But yeah, like adding in like new difficulties, the game's constantly getting updates, you know, it's moddable. Like there's so many reasons to play it, honestly. But it is pretty interesting, like seeing how a game can survive for so long. There's games like Battleborn, shut down after like a year, you know. The Crew just got shut down. Like, I haven't played that in years, but like stuff like that, you know. I mean, I'm sure even if like the servers for the game went down and Trendy stopped supporting it, or they just couldn't host it, there's still single player, there's still community, you know. You could always host a server from your own computer too. It isn't really like a live service game, so I do feel like it's probably one of the games that, like, yeah, in 20 years you have a good chance to still have ownership over. You don't have to worry about your character getting deleted or the game shutting down, etc., because you can always play single player or with friends. But it's been around for 14 fucking years, bro. I think it's on path to stick around for a bit, you know. So I'm repairing all of these booster towers. It looks like those other guys did sneak in a little bit, which kind of sucks. So I might add in another tower just to like kind of help out with the next wave. But we almost got this wave down. It's not too bad. Yeah, you can see these guys, the archers, they're trying to hang out beside it. Got to make sure we get rid of them. And there we go. There's just one enemy left, or you'll be dealt with in a moment. Oh, there he is, talking about dealt with. But first off, over here, we do have a little bit of potential. While these towers will probably get destroyed, I think they might be able to do a bit of work on some of the enemies coming up before they get to our other towers. I'm gonna do the same on the corner over here. I kind of wiggle and mess about a bit, but Oh, there we go. Yo, that's a nice spot. Love to see it. Okay. Other than that, of course, I got to go around and repair some of these defenses. I might, yeah, try to upgrade the web walls to level 1. Make sure all of these guys are back at full health. And right now, well, it's pretty easy. You can imagine there's a lot of different challenge modes. There's challenge modes that only give you like 30 seconds to get your defenses ready. There's challenge modes where you can't use defenses. There's, you know, there's a lot of different potential for replayability and different ways to experience each map in the game. But just the basic, you know, like journey of playing the game like a normal player is really well done. Like, you're gonna have a great time leveling up, getting through all the maps, playing them the first time you play them, the first time you see the boss or cutscenes and whatnot. Like, it's a very colorful game, and like I said, it's held up well for being 14 years old. You look at some games from 14 years ago, and yeah, they're rough. Look at some games now. Like, some games coming out now are brutal. So yeah, this is definitely a diamond in the rough. I recommend, like, put it on a wish list, check it out when it's on sale, because if you don't want to buy it for like 12 bucks, you're gonna want to buy it for like 3 or 4, trust me. All right, got all our defenses ready. We're going up against quite a few enemies in a moment. Let's try to level up I don't know, probably our defense base damage. There we go. Whoa, that tower's gonna hit for 666 damage. That's spooky, bro. That's evil. Well, let's see how it goes, you know. If it works, maybe I'll convert. But 217 enemies, not too bad. We might have a boss battle though, like a giant ogre come up. So, oh damn, I kind of spoiled it, didn't I? Fuck. All right, edit that out. Edit that part out. Oh, no, not these guys. They can get out of here. Yeah, try to help out with taking out those guys, because they basically light themselves and then they sprint into our defenses, which does a lot of damage to them. Obviously, we do not want that. Let's start using some of the mana we're collecting though to upgrade these towers, because we got more than enough. Oh, Ogre has arrived. Where is it? Ooh, it's down there. Okay, so I got those two upgraded. Let's switch back to this side and grab a bit of mana down here. I'm gonna upgrade that seed bomb tower right next to it, and hopefully grab enough to upgrade one more. That ogre's coming up, yeah, any moment now. That's scary. Our other towers look like they are helping out though. You can see the one on the left, yeah, it's doing a little bit of damage before they come up. That is nice. Oh sheesh, bro. There we go. Let's start doing some damage. I was gonna say we could probably kill him, but never mind. Wow, that's all right though. We're back in action. Let's go to our towers. Let's see how they hold up. Ooh, I gotta repair this one guy. Oh, they killed Ogre. Nice, good stuff. Not too bad with the towers and everything. Definitely not. You can see by going up on my own, I can clear out quite a bit right now, even though I'm not like spec'd into hero stuff. That's why, like I mentioned, a lot of players used to play like having their builders as well as their hero and fighter characters. But there we are. Level up is available. Got up to level 9 from that. That's nice. And booyah. I mean, we're ready to go back to Tavern. You also see a like complete rundown of your stats and whatnot, like how you're doing it during the fight. There's a lot of different stuff here. Way more helpful later on in the game when you're trying to figure out how to take on some of the hardest missions and whatnot. But there we go. You can see our rank right there. But 300. Wow. A lot of people have cleared this map, you know? If I'm in 300k, crazy though, man. There's so much. That's so many names on the leaderboard for each map to think of. Sheesh. Lots of potential though, you know, like I said. But that right there, that was like, you know, the first 2 maps. Looking at the rest of the campaign maps, you can see there's quite a few going all the way down to the summit, the final map, and then you go on to the bonus maps. There are lots of different bonus maps. A moon-based map where you need to be level 100, you know, that's the recommended level for it. You also have different difficulties like easy, medium, insane, and yeah, you can see the new difficulty they added in, ruthless. That's brutal, man. So I do kind of want to level up so I can try out that, along with all of the challenges that they have here. Like, let's go up to the top of the list. You can see the warping core challenges going all the way down. Each one has 8 of them. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 different pages. Crazy. There's lots of different game modes, you know, different PvP game modes and stuff that you can do with your friends, as well as lost quests, adding even more different stuff to do. I mean, I think it's really nice just to see that the game's still alive, you know? I might be hopping on it some more for some more videos. So if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, like I said, you know, this is a game that I played a lot when I was younger. Like one of the top games I played on PS3. And it's got even more stuff on PC. Like this spot was never in a at least console from what I remember, this extra room up here. But I'd love to get more into it, level up a character, get deep into the game again, you know? It's pretty much the same old game from when I was a kid, but you know, it's got a few new additions, a few new characters, lots of new maps, and still an active community and new players checking it out. It really is nice to see. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this gaming video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.